Arthur Brayman.
And you're watching Big Game coverage on KSAT 12.
Let's go Brayman!
Big game and our big game coverage tonight had the Reagan Rattlers challenging the Brandeis Broncos for the district title. Both came into this game 7-0 in District 28-6A. Game tied at 3-all, third quarter when the Rattlers strike. Running back Cole Pryor from 20 yards out takes out, finds a hole, cuts back inside, is gone for the first touchdown of the game. 10-3 Reagan. Next, Reagan possession. Handed off to Pryor again. This time he bounces it in from outside and weaves his way in for the 16 yards out. 208 total yards for him tonight. 17-3 Reagan. The Rattlers defense tough as well. They upset the Broncos 24-9.
Last year we had a tough loss, and it just coming back here to just retake what was ours, because the district championship belongs at Reagan.
All right, push-ups or points out of Lanier Stadium as the number 1 ranked Steele Knights take on Clemens in the battle of 3-0-9. Low-scoring game to start with. Second quarter, the Knights air it out. Chad Warner going deep down the sideline to Jalen Cooper, who gets behind the defense, scores from 40 yards out. They miss the extra point, so it's 6-0 Steele. They would hold till halftime. Third quarter, the Knights on the Clemens 3-yard line. Jaden Bailey muscles his way in to get the Knights a 13-0 lead. The battle of the 3-0-9 is won by Steele 23-0. East Central Hornets facing San Marcos Rattlers tonight. First quarter, San Marcos jumps on top. Quarterback Cutter Gage. Webb takes and fires it, takes that snap, fires it to the end zone to Tony Diaz, and makes a great grab with a 22-yard touchdown, 7-0 San Marcos. Final from the Hive, 20-16 San Marcos. The Seguin Matadors on the road tonight against number 3 ranked Smithson Valley at Ranger Stadium. First quarter, the Rangers with the ball on the Seguin 33. They fake the fullback dive, then pitch it out to Braden Baffitis. He runs it into the pile, gets lost, and pops out on the other side on his way up for the touchdown, 7-0 Rangers. Let's go to the big game coverage scoreboard for the first time tonight to check that final. 56-17 Smithson Valley. Reagan over Brandeis 24-9. Big upset there. Steele shuts out Clemens 23-0. San Marcos over East Central 20-16. There's Boerne champion head coach Keith Kaiser, who announced his retirement early this week, coaching the Chargers against MacArthur tonight in their final game of the season. Champion with the ball on the Mac 30-yard line. They air it out. Jordan Ballin drops back, throws a perfect spire to wide open Evan Bates for the first touchdown of the game. 7-0 champion. 56-31 champion takes her. The Roosevelt Rough Riders and Marshall Rams shake hands before their last game of the season at Ferris Stadium. The Rough Riders on the run in the first quarter. The handoff goes to Dante Say, and there's a ton of room as he slips out of one tackle, gets to the near sideline, but he gets chased down at the 7-yard line, but not before picking up 57. Say caps off the drive right here as he cuts up the middle, reaches for the goal line for the score. 7-0 Roosevelt. The final from Ferris. Roosevelt 35-20 over Marshall. The O'Connor Panthers ROTC running on the sideline with the O'Connor flags. That's because the Panthers just scored a touchdown against Holmes. O'Connor's up 14-3 in the second quarter. Add to that lead. Quarterback Aiden Lahr drops back and goes deep to Daniel Edini, who makes a nice over-the-shoulder catch with a 29-yard score, 21-3 O'Connor. The final from Gus, 28-10 O'Connor. Up in Boerne, the Greyhounds and the Battling Billies exchanging pleasantries before kickoff. First quarter, the Greyhounds take the first bite. Boerne on the 23 at Fredericksburg. Quarterback Jackson Bays rolling out of the pocket finds Braden Bays, who spins out of one tackle, then races to the end zone for the touchdown. His 12th of the year. Boerne up 7-0. Back to the big game coverage scoreboard for that final. Boerne with a big win tonight, 42-3, 56-31. Boerne champion over MacArthur. It's Holmes falling to O'Connor tonight, 28-10. Roosevelt on top of Marshall, 35-20. At Eschenberg Field, Floors are hosting Port Lavaca. Calhoun Sandcrabs pouring on in the fourth quarter, up 21-6. Tony Hensley takes the inside handoff right up the middle for the 36-yard touchdown. Sandcrabs lead 28-6 in the final from Floresville. Sandcrabs winning 35-13. Check out the fireworks at Southwest Legacy Stadium for the Fire and Armor Bowl. Titans taking on Southwest. Third quarter, Titans trailing 12-7, trying to rally, but this pass is intercepted by Jose Mancias at the 30-yard line. That gets the Dragons sideline fired up. They capitalize on the takeaway. Tim Olagu powers in for the 1-yard touchdown, 19-7 Dragons. The final from Southwest Legacy. Dragons take it 26-7. The Lanier Vogues looking for the upset against Burbank. What a season for the Bulldogs this has been. 2 losses so far. Bulldogs are down 6-0, but bite back on the Lanier 13-yard line. Quarterback Kevin Hernandez going to the end zone for Jared Romero, and the ball is tipped. But look at the concentration by Romero. Keeps eye on the ball and comes down with it for the touchdown. Bulldogs take the lead 7-6 with the final from Alamo Stadium. Lanier scores the upset 36-20. The friendly line of YMLA greeting us at SAISD Sports Complex as they face Pearsall Mavericks. First quarter, the Mavericks on the move. The handoff goes to Joey Ramirez. Look at him explode into the secondary. Gets to the far sideline. Gets taken down inside the YMLA 15-yard line. Not before picking up 34. 2 plays later, quarterback Elijah Luna keeps it on the design run. He weaves his way through the defense for the 10-yard touchdown. 7-0. Let's go back to the big game coverage scoreboard to see if that has gone final. It has. Pearsall with the win, 41-14. Lanier over Burbank in an upset, 36-20. Port Lavaca Calhoun, 35-13 over Floresville. And Southwest over Southwest Legacy, 20 26-7. The Kennedy cheerleaders welcome us to Edgewood Veterans Stadium for the annual Salsa Bowl tonight against Memorial. Third quarter, Benjamin down 7-0. Jonah Lopez takes a handoff, outraces the defense to the pylon for the 8-yard touchdown, tied the game at 7-all. But the Rockets answer right back. Ensuing drive, Alfredo Romero makes one man miss, throws a stiff arm, steps out of a tackle, is off to the races down the sideline for the 50-yard touchdown. Extra point is good, 14-7 lead. Kennedy takes it 28-7. It's a cat fight at Bobcat Stadium as West Campus Cougars taking on the Comfort Bobcats. The Cougars down 7-0, but they claw back. Christopher Ruiz in the shotgun takes the snap, takes off, finds a hole, powers his way for the 7-yard touchdown. The game at that point was tied at 7-all. Let's see what came out here. Let's go back to the big game coverage scoreboard. Comfort with the big win over West Campus. It was Kennedy over Memorial, 28-7 in the Salsa Bowl. Elsewhere for you, we have Austin, there it is, Karn City falls to Poth, 45-0, and Wimberley with a big win. That was lightning delay, by the way, 66-0. We have much more to come, including our big game coverage road trip, fan cam, and more highlights and more scores. But first, let's listen to the New Braunfels Canyon Cougars marching band.